compression, CP, and momentum. So what is compression? Initially, compression is just price squeezing, forming some form of a pattern, whether it's descending or ascending. And what you need to note out is the candlesticks, the bodies of the candlesticks within the pattern are becoming smaller and the wicks are becoming more visible. So in this example here, if you can see here to the left, right, look at the bodies of the candlesticks. They're extremely small and the wicks are just a lot larger. This is indicating compression, which normally indicates that there's a very high probability that price is likely to break out to the downside, forming bearish momentum to the downside. So what we want to be doing is, with the BOT, you do not want to be taking a trade with momentum. You want to be in the momentum. You want to be taking a trade here at the start of the compression, and we want to catch this momentum to the downside. We do not want to be in a trade here or within these momentum candles. That's not how we do it. We need to be at the start of the move where there is compression. So something to note out is, once you see the nature of the pattern, whether it's a channel, a wedge, or a triangle, whatever it is, if it's an ascending pattern with ascending, it's, price is rising, forming compression, the likelihood of it breaking to the downside is obviously high because of the pattern. So you've got ascending nature, breaks to the downside. Ascending nature, breaks to the downside. Ascending nature, breaks to the downside. And finally, it flips and it forms descending nature, as you can see here, descending nature, and it breaks out to the upside. It breaks out to the upside. And again, descending, breaks out to the upside. It flips here, it forms ascending, it's coming up, and it breaks to the downside. And it just keeps on repeating the process, right? So if we now go to a live example on this example, what do you think is likely to happen with this current pattern? So what we have here is we've got some bearish momentum, compression, ascending compression. Then we've got bearish momentum. Then it's a bit choppy, messy. We've got a bit of a bullish momentum here, but then it forms a very clear ascending nature compression pattern. So what's the likelihood of this dropping to the downside? Is obviously quite high because of the nature of the pattern. And what happens is it did obviously drop to the downside. So simple stuff. We can also look at some more examples on some more bullish examples. Here, we've got very textbook descending nature compression followed by momentum, right? Again, descending nature compression followed by momentum. Textbook descending nature compression followed by some momentum. So we want to be taking a trade around these areas down here with the BOT, and again, descending nature followed by some momentum. So simple stuff. Watch out for the compression and watch out for the momentum, everyone.